flesh dwellers, sinners. We gotta talk real quick, man. What's really going on in your world now these days? So look, I like to start my day with a nice cup of flaming hot coffee as I read my news feeds, most likely just like you, minus the flaming hot cup of coffee, that is. But damn, man, I can't even relax and enjoy my coffee due to all this negative, bad news always circulating in my feeds. Hmm. Could swear it's causing depression within me. I'm not I'm not easily depressed, so this must be really bad. So, I wonder, are there any good news only stations? Or is it just bad news or bad news only? I might just have to avoid all your news channels altogether and start making my own news. Yeah, might be a thought. If you find yourself bewildered by all the negative news fed to you hourly, daily even, then you know what I'm going to be talking about, alright? So let's get right at it. This is kind of crap I gotta deal with every day. Just gonna run some examples by you real quick. A deranged man defecated on a gay pride flag at a Manhattan bar, and then used another rainbow banner to cleanse himself in a suspected hate crime, cops said. Wow. Um, no comment. I think that's self-explanatory, but you get the idea, I hope. Moving right along. Dwayne Wade supposedly sold his Florida home because the state would not accept his transgender child. Once again, I'm gonna try to avoid making comments on that because that's also self-explanatory, I believe. Let's move on, man. Biden crime family. Things are starting to heat up, especially with that Hunter Biden and all these scandalous business dealings and stuff. Bad news everywhere, man. Just bad news. But you don't really expect this type of bad news from people that you voted in office on this level, like a president. You know what I'm saying? Mm, mm, mm. Biden crimes family whistleblower that was set to sing mysteriously disappears. Ooh, here we go. I think kind of like the mafia or something. Alright, moving right along, man. I don't want to stick on these too long and further depress you. Okay, guess what? New thing in the world. From transgendered to transdabled. Now people are choosing to identify as, you guessed it, handicapped. Wow, when will this ever stop? Texas. Let's go to Texas for a second. A Texas man out on a date allegedly kills a man who scammed him for 40 bucks. After the shooting, he then resumed the dinner date, telling the date that he scared the guy off. Over 40 bucks. Wow. Hope it was worth it. Back in Texas again. Texas, a man killed 5 neighbors, including an 8-year-old boy, after one of them asked him to stop shooting his AR-15 style rifle late Friday. What the hell, man? I don't think people appreciate life and freedom as much anymore. It's getting worse, you know? You're facing a crisis of corruption, senseless shootings, whacked politics. Corruption is rampant in your government. Your leaders are more interested in lining their own pockets than in serving their people. Bribes, awarding contracts to their friends and family, using their power for personal gains. Wow. Your politics has become a very dirty game also. Politicians are more interested in winning elections than solving problems. Wow. Wake up, man. Stand up to these dangers. You need to demand better from your leaders, people. You need to demand a government that is honest, transparent, and accountable. You need to demand a society that is safe and free from violence and all the other bullshit you've been experiencing. Look, that's just my opinion on things. But don't be too passive too long, people. You know what happens to the passive. You get... I'm out of here.